I thought it automatically went.
That's one way to silence you, isn't it?
Good Lord. Is. Like, hey, man, cut me right off. Like, damn it.
For those in the chat, Jason and I were talking about stuff, and it was time to go live, so I pushed live and forgot that it shuts all our mics off to do the intro. So he was like mid-sentence, boop, nothing.
Like he was like, I don't care.
Yep, basically.
That's it.
What's going on, everybody? We got a few people in the chat already. Look at this.
Absolutely.
Leon, model car 1589. Tiffany.
Cinderella's in here. Joshua. And Papa Z. Papa Z, I got your message. We want to send out some prayers to Jimmy Leadhead. He apparently lost his brother Billy yesterday. So we want to send out all the thoughts and prayers to Jimmy
T's
Leadhead
and P's,
and
baby.
his people. T's and P's, man. Prayers. Be strong, stay strong. And Papa Z, thank you for letting us know about that. Sad news, but wanted to get it out there to everybody and let them know. And look here, we even got Matthew Inman in the house today.
Matthew Inman.
Wow.
James Durham. Joshua Parnell.
Man.
JC's lowrider model builds. I think that might be the first time I'm seeing that in the chat. Okay. Welcome, JC, if that Absolutely. Is your real name.
Even if it's not.
Even if it's not, you're still welcome.
Yep.
Oh, what a week, guys. What a week.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah, it was not a great week. And hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
But you know what? It all goes away when we sit down here and hang out with our buddies and build models and have fun.
Well, that's the goal anyway.
That is the goal. Yes. That is the goal. Oh, Mike's back to his freaking headache powder. Although I'm very proud of you, Mike. You're not slamming a gallon of sweet tea after.
Nope, I got water today, guys.
Good job, dude.
That's because I slammed that whole gallon this morning. Now I'm out.
Jesus Christ.
All right. JC says, where is he? Oh, name is John. Second time here, but changed the channel name. Well, John, thanks for coming back.
Absolutely, buddy. Thank you.
Why'd you say that so aggressively, Jason? Well, John. Like, damn.
Yes. Yeah. Should I do that for everybody? Thanks for showing up, Joshua. Appreciate the comments, Rick.
That's a short way to keep all our viewers intact. Just insult.
I'm not insulting anybody.
Just aggressive. Just aggressive.
Thanks for showing up.
Just
too early for double wild turkey. Asking for a friend, James. It's never too early for a double shot of wild turkey,
especially here.
Especially rare breed. I love me some rare breed. But Knob Creek is my go-to now. Here we are. I know we're not bourbon and models, but at the same time, Knob Creek's my go-to right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Rob? Welcome back. Russ Clark. Oh, hey, Russ.
Yo, Russ.
Russ is a frequent guy over on the Discord for the Insanity Discord.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Russ.
Yeah, Insanity guy.
Jason, you'll be able to relate with him. He's a fellow Jeep guy.
Oh, nice. I actually washed and took my Jeep for a spin around town this afternoon.
Did you really? Look at you.
I did. She was feeling neglected, so... And before you know it, I'll have to put the top and doors back on. So I might as well.
It's going to be cold here before too long.
Exactly.
Leaves are already falling in my house.
They're not even changing here yet, thank goodness.
Really?
Yep. Frizzo! Frizzo is in the chat. Frizzo, it's very good to see you, buddy.
Absolutely. Prayers for Jimmy.
Prayers for Jimmy. Absolutely. We're really happy to see you, Frizzo.
Jeeper 13. Frank has decided to get out of the YouTube business, I guess, for a while. I guess social media side of it.
Yes.
You'd have to really get with him to find out the details, but unfortunately, he's not going to be on the show anymore.
As I
He's on walkabout.
Yeah, he's
as I said last week, I'm pretty sure he's in jail for mugging an old lady on the train.
Could be that.
For asking for free decals.
Exactly.
Sliced her throat with a bowl butter knife because she wanted free decals. But again, I was talking to Russ last night and telling him about trying to get to Classic Plastic, and he lives in Massachusetts as well. So
nice.
Try to get
Well, that would be really cool to see two insanity guys at Classic Plastic. Justin.
It's in the planning. It's in the planning. I've already got the days off from work.
Nice.
But I was telling him about our upcoming trip in December when I come up that way, how we were going to go down to me, you, and Tim, try to get everybody together to go down to the Brian's place, and he said he'd love to come with us. So it'd be cool.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Model Car Madness, Rhode Island. How we doing, buddy? Darrow's Diecast? I think that's a new one for me.
Yeah, that's a new one for me, too.
Yeah, we had to listen to Mike talk about Jeeps for 6 hours last night. That's got to be Logan. That has to be Logan.
Okay, I was going to say, Imperial. So there's another insanity guy. If they were listening to you rattle on about Jeeps.
I was. Well, I made the mistake of bringing up the bucket of bolts Jeep. And, of course, then I just went off the deep end when I was talking about that.
That's your claim to fame right there. So
it is that.
And when I refer to my Jeep as a bucket of bolts, it's not endearing like it is when you talk about the Jeep that you built. It's called bucket of bolts.
Well, when it got that nickname, yours was way better than it because it was literally in boxes and buckets of bolts when I got it. But it's a little more impressive now. Well, welcome, Logan. Good to see you, buddy. Nick, welcome. Yep, I collect Hot Wheels on my channel. Nice. Jason, you're a Hot Wheels guy too, aren't you?
I am a Hot Wheels. Well, yes, I'm a Hot Wheels guy.
Dave's a Jeepers. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Jeepers in here. Jeepers and
Insanity guys. Yep, Dave McGibbon. Yep, and he's also going to be at Classic Plastic.
Jeepers Creepers.
David's going to be there because he's a member.
That is amazing. So, well, is it that time where we find out what we're working on, gang?
I was just about to ask that question.
I think it is.
Well, Dirt Road Cinderella said it right. We routinely make bad decisions. Matt, agreed.
Listen, I not only routinely, but I embrace it and try to at least make one per day.
At least one per day.
I don't even have to try. It just comes natural.
Classic should be epic this year. Nick Avantes has got, I guess he's going to be there. That sounds
good.
Nick,
what's going on, buddy? Brian Connell is in the, yes, he'll be there too.
Yeah,
Brian. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Back.
That's Brian Connell. It's Brian from Hobby Emporium.
Yep.
I know that.
Oh, well, I didn't think you
did.
You're
talking to me like I'm a rookie?
First day, we want to break it in for you.
We got to back up because I just saw Dave McGibbon says he can't be at the show.
Oh, that's an extra suck.
He's a bum.
Jesus. All right. The thoughts and views of Bad Santa aren't necessarily the same as the rest of us.
Right. Don't necessarily.
You, in fact, are not a bum.
Red Barn Model Works. Anybody seen Zippy? Yeah, he was just in here. Can't wait.
Okay, so what's everybody working on?
All right, who wants to go first? Or you want to steer the truck?
I'll go first. So I'm in the fiddly bit stage with the 55. Hold on. Let me embiggen myself.
Embiggen.
So I'm in the fiddly bits stage with the 55, which is very washed out because this light is off. for building models, not so good for videoing anything. So there's the 55.
Oof. Yeah.
In there. Yes, I'm aware that the radiator is on the wrong side of the core support. I don't care. Get the floral top going. So
Nice.
I say
It's got a
fiddly
little-
bit. It's all
got
the
a
little
bit of
stuff.
washout, though.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
it's-
with that radiator on the wrong side, when you bring it to a show, you're not going to be able to drive it home. Their hoses aren't going to connect.
It's gonna
Well-
get all overheated and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, I got the hoses to connect, and so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. Well, do you like it, the radiator where it is?
I don't care, to be honest with you.
Is it your model?
As far as I'm aware of, yes.
Well, you just put that friggin' thing wherever you want to put it. How about that?
How about
Okay.
no, Scott?
Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now, actually.
Heck yeah.
I can't start anything else. The next thing to start would be my Musaru project. But I have no project right now, so
Who collects Hot Wheels? I don't, but I know Jason collects a few. You look like you hard at it, Justin. So let's go ahead and see what you're working on.
Well, I am. Oh, look, I'm embiggened.
You are embiggened.
I'm working on my Musaru build. It's the Sylvia S15 from Aoshima. I am doing modifications that require a lot of focus and a lot of sanding. Many of you will have seen my posts on the Lucas E page. 3D printed parts. These things are junk. They're horrendous. But it's all part of the experience, Clark. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. I've got a Musaru practice build Toyota Supra that I'm also working on in parallel. But that's about it. Just doing some scraping and some sanding and some all that fun stuff.
yeah.
Nice.
As much as we typically shy away from it, I have had those types of less than stellar 3D prints where you could run your fingernail across them and it sounded like you're playing the banjo.
I'm sanding these things and I sound like one of the members of Daft Punk. It's
That's great.
I can tell you that I know typically we stay away from rattle cans, but the Duplicolor primer is a really good filler for that. I mean,
I might actually dip this in some kills.
you are going to have to lay even that primer is going to have to be put on thick. That stuff is bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. No, dude, you don't apologize unless you were the printer.
Right? Wow.
That thing does look like it was almost printed with a filament printer. I mean, it's pretty rough. I've got some like that I bought not knowing, and I spent a lot of money, but it was
Yeah.
But I'm
Scale
not,
Riders in the house. What up, Edgar? Good to see you.
Hey, Edgar.
I'm just not an assembler, so I will do what it takes
You
to be a
know
modeler.
what? You're going to make that thing beautiful, and I'm going to make a prediction. You are going to be the king this year.
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. I got you and I got Brian Denklau. You guys, y'all are both my direct competition. I think.
Direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't count the other guy.
The other guys got skills.
Yes.
They got skills, but you're a car guy. Brian's a fabricator guy, and I'm an all-around guy. So honestly, I think, no shade to those guys, but I think that we've got a little bit of a step up.
Yeah.
But I'm not discounting anything.
Right.
Where'd you get the parts for it?
eBay.
No, yeah, that's a lot right there.
I don't know every time.
They're definitely not Iceman prints. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I can absolutely tell you they are not Iceman
If
prints.
they're not from Josh, Matthew, or Joel,
Yep.
it's a crapshoot.
And that's you know what? And that's honestly that's the thing. It's my experience has been fantastic with all three of those.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how could it be bad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I got a 3D printed Chevrolet P30 box truck. it was going to be a club project a couple of years ago, and I happened to find it yesterday. And I said, why is this thing sitting in the box? And then I took it out of the box. I said, now I know why it's sitting in the box.
Yeah.
It's so disfigured because it didn't cure long enough. Besides the really bowed end that I don't think I could get it out.
Yeah.
And, I thought that it was the way the roof was. I thought it was meant to be textured. But it's not. It's not supposed to be like that.
No, it's not supposed to be like that, and that's hilarious. You better win, Justin.
Hey,
Or
Riv.
else- Or else it.
Justin, I got faith in you, brother.
Look, I'm gonna give it my all, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder the competition, both
There you go.
figuratively and.
Listen, dude. Listen. If we've both got something riding on this, because if you don't win, you're out. If I don't win, I have to disappear and never show my face again.
Right.
So-
The only car-centric guy in the whole group that doesn't win.
They're going to start
Right.
putting Jason's face on model boxes. Have you seen this builder?
Have you seen this builder?
Yes, because as much as I tried, Jonesy just refuses to eat this model kit. So I guess I'm stuck doing it.
Yeah. It's funny because the little shit he eats everything else.
He does. It's crazy.
So, Tim, what about you, bud? What you working on?
Well, I finished the 57 Chevy, the box stock Black Widow race car.
That thing is amazing.
Gorgeous.
So it's all done. A little
Mm,
dusty because it's been sitting, but it's
wow.
box
yeah.
stock. I didn't add a thing to it. That's exactly how it was supposed to be.
Nice.
Come out pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the paint job on it, but I'll get over it.
Well, looking at it through here, it looks stunning.
Yeah, thanks, but it's not. It's not.
Use the old auto body painters thing. It looks good for my house.
Right?
That's it.
50-50.
Right.
Looks good.
That's
50
it.
miles an hour, 50 feet away.
And then I'm working on a J.R. Salvino's 1974 Monte Carlo, and I got the Benny Parsons Kings Row livery decals for it.
Nice.
So it's all painted, it's all decaled up.
Oh, very nice.
The decals are like that gold chrome.
Mm-hmm.
So I think once they're clear coated, it'll look pretty good. It's
Yeah.
number 72, but it looks backwards because of the camera, but it's number 72. So I finished
Looks-
the decal this morning. With any luck this week, I can get it cleared. And I'm working on the chassis while we're sitting here doing our thing. That's all
So
I got
ju-
going on.
Just so you know, Tim, it only looks backwards for you.
Right.
Oh,
We saw it right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The base on that, is that the white plastic out of the kit, or did you spray it with, what paint did you spray it with?
Oh, I used that new paint, Mr. Hobby White Primer.
Ah, good stuff.
I primed it and then I wet sanded it so it was nice and smooth, and then I applied the decals and I will clear coat it. Matter of fact, this 57 Chevy, that is Mr. Hobby Black Primer and Mr. Hobby White Primer. And then I just wet sanded it, put all my decals on and clear coated it, and then you can see it shines pretty good. So,
Yeah, it looks real good.
you can do that with primer once you put the clear coat on it, because it's just like a base coat paint,
Mhm.
So anything that's a clear coat base, it did the same thing. It's not the first time I've done it yet. I've done it on a bunch of other cars. So
Sweet. Well, it looks good for sure, man. Looks good. And I've seen that gray. I think you did it. You did a gray primer with a clear coat, and it looked really nice.
yeah, I did it on a Super B. What else did I did it on something else too? Yeah, I forget what else I did it on, but I did it on a Super B and one other car. Oh,
Sweet.
the Toyota pickup I did for the 48-hour group build.
Right. That's probably the one I was thinking of, because
Yeah,
that's the one we did together.
That's
yeah.
white primer, and I wet sanded, put the decals on it, and cleared over it.
Sweet. Mr. Jeff Wallace, my bearded brother's in the house. Welcome, Jeff. Well, to quote Mr. BG, I hear you quietly asking, Mike, what are you working on? And yes, I ripped him straight off for that one. But
That's all right.
I'm sure he'll forgive
I am
you.
going to try to kill the glare, and that's too dark, isn't it? Oh, no, maybe not. I have been working on the Dart, and I've got it in the yellow. Next up is this is Tropical Glitz yellow submarine yellow, and I wanted to metal flake it, and I bought this lemon drop metal flake from Tropical Glitz, but they recommend that you use a 2.0 airbrush to spray it on, which would be way too much for the car. So,
2.0 ain't an airbrush anymore.
yeah, right. It's not an airbrush, it's a paintbrush. It's an air gun.
That's a freaking HVLP sprayer.
They recommended the spray can stuff. Now, I'm not a big rattle can guy, but this stuff is supposed to work good, and it's an exact match. Just a lemon drop metal flake to go with the lemon drop yellow, so it should go together well.
I actually just saw an ad for that lemon drop yellow, and I was like, oh my God, that is a gorgeous color.
It is a pretty color, but I did, since last week, on the chassis, I got both the turbos on, I got the oil tank in, and I did decide to go ahead and put the K&N filters on the end of the turbos. So we got that all put together. The chassis, for the most part, is done. Brian, my good friend Brian from
Right there, Jason?
Yeah, I just smashed my knee into the desk. It's fine. It'll be fine.
You don't need that.
You don't need that. But my good friend Brian from Got Fuel sent me some universal joints. I'm going to build a drive shaft for it, and the chassis will be done. And hopefully by this time next week, the chassis will be, or the body will be on the chassis, and we'll be able to call it done. That is the plan.
Nice.
We'll see what happens. It all depends on how this metal flake lays down. If the metal flake does what it's supposed to do, then we're going to be in high cotton.
I just bought some paint from Scale Finishes. I'll show it to you. It's Ferrari 4305. It's a yellow. But the key was it came with this solid pearl Python yellow clear that goes over it.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we'll see how that works.
Python yellow?
Yeah, solid pearl Python yellow.
What's up, Chet? He's high-buying us. I guess he's busy today. Good to see you, Chet.
It says spray over any mid coat or top coat.
Wow.
We'll see.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but these are these are same colors. The same lemon drop yellow on both of these cars. This one, pink base. This one, white base. So they're both great looking, but I wanted a yellow, bright, sure enough yellow car. And this one almost has an orange tint to it with the pink base.
Yeah.
Still looks great, just not what I was looking for. So the white definitely gives it more yellowish color.
Yeah.
Excited about that. In fact, I'm probably going to get my rattle can out, and maybe we can see how well this is going to work right here on the show, live and in person.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That can be sweet. What? Well, I have to wait a second because I just boogered up my daggum cup. If only they still made good yellow paint. It's so hard to find a yellow that doesn't care about the primer color anymore. Yeah, it's yellow and well, of course, white is real subject to whatever's behind it. But most colors are, especially your mid coats, your pearls, and that. I mean, you can take a House of Colors. That the perfect example that I used was that House of Colors Brandywine. That's a beautiful color. And if you put a silver base down and then put it over top of silver base, it's a little brighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a bit brighter. Mm-hmm. And then I like it over black base because it gives it that kind of it's definitely a darker, more seductive, if you will, or deeper red.
Yeah.
I did a 69 GTO, and I did it in black cherry. I'll show it to you. It's really dark, and if you put it outside, You'd never know it was the same model. Let me grab it.
What's up, Ed? I see you there, buddy. Go for it, painting in the house.
If you put that car outside, see how dark it looks?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I like that look.
Yeah, you put that car outside and it goes about 4 shades lighter. It looks completely different in the sunlight than it does inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a black base with the brandy wine?
Yep.
Nice. Nice. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know why. What in the world? I mixed up some pearl hemi orange using Cretex pearl orange and Cretex pearl red. 3 drops. Put some teaspoons of white, black, and green. All the different. Yeah, it's definitely true. I've got an orange from House of Colors that I really like. And again, the silver, gold, black, white base. Not to beat a dead horse, but it definitely makes a difference. And the Scale Finishes paint's great stuff. Mr. Jameson from Scale Finishes is a real good guy. He's been a supporter of my channel since almost the beginning of my channel. So I got a few of his colors. I love his stuff as well. There's Shaggy. What's up, Shaggy?
Yeah, I like his paint. His paint's good.
Yep.
I bought a mystery box a couple of times. I might have told you guys this. And I got this gray that I absolutely love. It's like a dark metallic gray. It's beautiful. And I painted the model and I'm like, oh my God, I love this color. Unfortunately, on the bottle, it just says mystery, base
Mystery
coat.
color.
I have no idea. I'd love to order more. I just have no idea what it is.
We had on a show that I used to be on, we had him come in as a guest. And I always thought, I'm like, these mystery colors are probably where he either goofed on a color that he was trying to get to. There's nothing wrong with the paint. It just didn't match what he was trying to get to, or he made more than what he needed or something, and he just put it in the bottle. So I asked him straight up. I said, is that where the mystery color comes from? He's like, yep. That's definitely where it comes from.
Nice.
Well, that's the the same thing that goes with the Airhead candies and the Dum Dum Pops. When it says mystery flavor, those are just the flavors between flavors. When the machine starts extruding the next flavor and the previous flavor and next flavor start mixing.
What makes you so smart, by the way? Just wondering.
I'm full of useless knowledge.
Leave it to Justin to know about Dum Dum lollipops.
Exactly.
And Airheads.
I told John before we went live, I was young and handsome like him once for like an hour in 1968.
Just purchased it to me on one time.
Andy's knowledgeable on top of it.
Yeah, but it's all useless knowledge.
That's all right.
Hey, listen, still knowledge.
Knowledge is knowledge, and power is knowledge, and knowledge and knowledge and power, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Justin, you might be familiar. There's a Graham Ball is talking about the Mojo build. Is that the Mojo podcast? Isn't there a Mojo podcast?
There is a plastic model Mojo, yes.
Yeah, I don't think they have a build going.
Yeah, they don't, as far as I know.
Yeah, what am I?
No. He's saying as a Mojo build, like to build his Mojo back up.
Okay.
He was feeling kind of stagnant, so he picked that up, that Nismo R34, to kind of get the juices flowing again.
What a fantastic kit!
See, look at there. Dave McGibbon says, as a candy distributor, I can confirm that fact. Yeah, Justin, they're on your team now, buddy.
I know stuff.
I know things.
I know things.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. That's why the chicks dig you and the men fear you.
Right.
Jason knows my scoff.
Which is why I also have one.
I used to have a mentor in the business in collision repair, and it's it was. I always said that for him it was men. Women want to be with him, and men want to be him.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
It
for what
ain't
it's
easy
worth,
being easy, but I try.
for what it's worth now, it's everything I do in my career. It's what would WWRD or WWRRD? What would Ron Riemel do?
Right.
That guy knows his shit.
See, for me, I didn't even have to change it. Mine is WWJD. What would Jason do?
What would
Jack
Jack Daniels do?
Jim, the man cave is coming along. I'll be completely honest with you. It's been entirely too hot to be in there. So I'm basically just collecting pieces and parts. I bought the wire for the outlets. I've bought the outlets. Going to get them wired up in there as soon as it cools down enough to be able to work in there. It's ridiculous hot in there. And I
So
can't.
being in Florida, you'll have about 3 weeks to do that.
Yeah,
in
well,
December.
I'll get you a little bit more used to the weather. I mean, I'm a little bit more used to the weather than some. So in the evenings, it's not so bad, especially about the end of September. You can actually stand to be. You don't want to be out there in the middle of the day, but you can stand to be out there in the afternoons and the evenings.
I was gonna say, what happened when it's like during the holidays, right? From basically Thanksgiving to New Year's is your winter, and then it gets hot again.
Yeah, it does. You're right. By January, the end of January, it's 80, 90 degrees.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We don't get much of a wintertime.
No, he's not gonna help you either, Justin. So
Right.
Right.
Lord help me. Change that.
What are you saying? Jesus can't fix HVAC?
Nope. Unfortunately, there's a lot he can't fix.
I'm harkened back to the movie Major League. You telling me Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
That's a great movie.
That is a great movie. Oh, Jesus. There we go.
Nope, he didn't do that. Someone's got some airplanes landing.
I was gonna say, I think I'm about to get bombed here.
That's it.
All right, let's get some opinions.
You're ugly too.
Thank you.
Oh wait,
All
that's
right.
not what we're talking about.
Leon at Model Car 1589 says bare metal foil before clear coat or after clear coat?
Before. Me, I picked before because then you spray it with clear coat and it helps to seal it down.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Haven't used it, so I'll go with what they're saying.
And I have used it and hate it. So go with the two other guys that are actually good with it.
Another tip that you can do is you can put the bare metal foil down and get some Tamiya clear, just regular old brush clear, and brush it on along the seams around the edges of the bare metal foil, and that will help seal it. And then when you clear coat the model, you never even know it's there.
Nice.
Because it tends to, once you get it down, if you touch it, it comes off or it peels or it does something. So if you get it down the way you want it, and then just take a paintbrush and put that along the edges, you cut edges after you burnish them all in.
Yeah.
Put that over it, and then when you clear coat it, it blends right in. You never know.
Right. Brian the nice guy that he is, says he can show me how to do it well. I probably beg to differ, Brian. I'm sure you know how to do it well, and you get good results. My bare metal foil experience usually starts with me putting it on the car and then ends with me waffle stomping it.
I don't use actual bare metal foil anymore. I use that Ming ammo stuff.
That is some good stuff. That is
So
good
this-
stuff.
Way better than bare metal foil.
There's rumor that the reason why I struggled so bad the couple of times I tried it was that the foil was junk. They were having a problem with their bare metal foil at the time, or something was, and it was. It wouldn't stick to nothing.
Yeah.
You think it had anything to do with the fact that you were trying to do it with underpants on your head?
That's strange.
That's different. I've never had the opportunity to build a model car with underwear on my head, but I must insist that I hope they were clean underwear anyway. Were they your underwear?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Was I not
That's
supposed to say that out loud, Jason? Sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Jason, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Just wow.
Tim sharing secrets.
You let
over
me
here.
know where you want me to start, and I'll start telling you what's wrong. It all
We're gonna
started
have-
when I would. It all started when I was done cooking. I wouldn't come out, and they squeezed too hard with the salad spoon, pulling me out.
Jesus Christ.
I can relate to that. Well, get the salad spoons, man.
Yes, Rick. Sheer panties work much better. You can see through them.
They're more comfortable, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's my part of one.
It's a New Hampshire thing. Yeah, but they did have a bad batch. Bare Metal Foil did have a bad batch. It was like, but it wasn't like 1 month's worth. It was like a whole year they had this issue.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It is what it is at this point.
Somebody told me a trick to it is if you leave it in the freezer, it sticks better. I don't know if that's true or not. Never tried it, but somebody a very well established builder had told me that at one time. But by then I was disgusted with bare metal foil and stopped using it.
Yeah.
I switched. I'm like Tim. I switched over to that MIG stuff, and they've got aluminum. They got chrome. Really have had really good luck with it. I think it's a little bit thicker than bare metal foil.
It is.
I find it to be just a little bit thicker. So, like if you're doing, like the 327 emblem on a Chevy on the fender up there is real small. It may not show as much detail as the bare metal foil will, but if the bare metal foil is not sticking, it's not working.
Right.
What I do like about bare metal foil, because I'll put that down, say like, well, you remember that green Hornet that I built
Mhm.
on the emblems, you can put it down and cut it as close as you can, but you're never going to get it 100%, right? Because you just want the raised part.
Mhm.
So, like on the emblems with it, as I put the bare metal foil down, got it as close as I could, put my color on, whatever, my green in this case was green, got the green all on, let it harden up enough to where I could handle it, and then took a real tight Q-tip, dipped it in thinner, and then went over the top of the emblem on the raised parts of it, taking the paint off, revealing the bare metal foil.
Yeah.
And that worked really well.
If you guys remember who Don Yost was,
Oh, yeah.
he used to use bare metal foil for when he had to do a two-tone or paint stripes on something, because it's so thin and it laid down so nice, you could peel it back off and there wouldn't be a seam.
Yep. Who was it that I was listening to the other day that said to go ahead and shoot a clear coat when you're taping stuff off, right? Say you got a red card, you want to put black stripes on it, so you tape off your red, but they said to hit it with the clear coat, so when you peeled back your tape, there'd be no seepage, and you wouldn't
Clear
get no
or your base color. So
Mm.
you could hit it with the same red and it seals your edge.
Okay, that's what they're talking about. That's pretty cool. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a good trick.
Yeah, there really is actually.
Keeps it from bleeding.
I haven't done too many. I don't do too many two-tones, though. A few, but I used to be a tape when I do my two-tones, and If you burnish it down good enough, you usually don't have a problem.
Tamiya tape is good. I've moved into J tape only because I can get it thinner if you want to do like a pinstripe with it or whatever. But the J tape I like because it's an automotive pinstriping tape, and you can like bend it around radiuses and all that. I haven't done it yet, but I know you can do it.
Yeah.
I tried to do it, and my ran out of talent light came on, which happens frequently with me. But
At least you got to run out. I don't have any to begin with.
right, it's a very small reservoir that holds that, but
That's funny.
when I figure it out, then I might be all right. But in the meantime, it just keeps coming on.
The other stuff I've used, like bare metal foil, is the Hasegawa stuff.
I haven't used that.
But it's almost transparent and it's stretchy. So you got to kind of work air bubbles out, almost like remember when you were a kid and you used to tint the windows in your car?
Yeah.
And you had to get the air bubbles out? Same idea.
What do you mean when you were a kid?
Jason's like, I was doing that this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I was a kid so long ago, I don't remember what it was like.
Did they have windows back then?
You know, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Pine boughs. They hung pine boughs over the openings of the.
The hardest part back then was getting out in the wintertime and turning that crank in the front to get the friggin' thing to start.
Right?
That was no fun.
Christ.
Well, I'm gonna let you hang with that one, buddy, because I'm close to you, but I ain't that damn old.
Yeah, I'm right around 11 now.
11.
Yeah.
I told somebody the other day I was 24 with 30 years experience.
Yeah.
So I guess we can, if you guys were here during the intro to the video, you saw a new face. I know we talked about Mr. Frank getting out of social media. So we've got a new face that you guys will see next week that we're excited to get on here.
Yes, very excited. Mr. Jody Doyle.
Mr.
World famous Jody Doyle.
World famous Jody Doyle, yes.
Right.
And it's actually going to be a good week for him to come on. Why, Mike?
Because Mr. Fred Henry from West Georgia Rods and Customs is coming in to do a 10 questions for a modeler, and he's going to get with the at that time will be 5 of us, and we all get to do that. Now I don't know if you 3 have done it. Justin, I'm sure you haven't. Tim,
I have
I'm not sure, but I've been blessed to have been part of that 10 questions for a modeler twice that I can remember for sure, and it is a lot of fun. Fred comes up with some of the coolest questions. Some of them are meant to be funny, and some of them are meant to be serious. But it definitely makes for really good conversation when he comes up with those 10 questions for a modeler.
Yeah, I've seen him do it on his channel, and it's pretty damn funny.
It is. Rick Zink and I, in fact, at JaxCon this year, were part of one of his 10 questions for a modeler. And Rick, one of the deals that we had to do with that one was we had to come up for a question for everybody else. Each one of the people that were in the room doing the interview thing. And Rick, I remember Rick's question. I forget exactly how he worded it, but basically he asked, as modelers, what's wrong with us?
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
Best question ever.
Right. And we did on the Scale Model Car podcast, we had Fred on, and he did a 10 questions with us, and that was probably my favorite episode, honestly.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun with Fred. Again, Jim, Frank, Jim Scale Customs. Frankie has decided, I don't have a lot of information. I just know that he's stepped away from social media to use Justin's. Yeah, I go to say to use Justin's terminology. He's on a walkabout. Leon said he did it for the NNL West. That's cool. Rob asked a great question too. What isn't wrong with us?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, that's right. He did, and I believe BG recorded that one. when Fred, he brought Fred in and they did like a Zoom style thing or something. I don't
remember.
Mike's Mods and Customs, best show ever. What are you talking about, Mike? This one? That one?
That one, right?
All of them.
A different one?
Narrow it down just a little bit more.
I believe I heard his answer. It was yes.
Yes.
Yeah, tell you, the chrome on these Salvino kits is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
It feels heavy, even feels heavier than the whole.
Yeah, there's, I don't know the process, but having listened to several of their lives and their show and whatever, there's a special process that they do.
Yeah, well, it works awesome because the stuff is beautiful.
Same way with their decals. I guess they come from Italy. Whoever does those, they come from Italy.
I think is a Cardiograph that does them for them.
Cartograph, yeah.
Yeah.
Cartograph.
Cardiograph. Yeah.
Cartograph, cardiograph, same difference.
Yeah.
To quote Chuck, best show ever. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Best show ever.
Yep.
I didn't realize that was a joke until we were on that show, and I'm like, oh, okay. He says that every time because that was no way will me being on the show is going to make it the best show ever.
Oh, you know what, Mikey? Stop it right now.
No,
No.
Stop it.
no.
Stop being so hard on yourself. Let the rest of us do that.
Exactly.
Well, it takes the sting.
Did someone
out.
say hard on?
Gross.
Gross.
Okay, Jim says that the it's real stuff because like a magnet will stick to the chrome.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Didn't know that
No
either.
kidding.
That's cool. I just know it's really nice. It doesn't look toyish at all, which a lot of the chrome does. The stuff looks really good. I wish somebody would make a kit of like a 74 Monte Carlo, a real complete kit that you could build as a street car. I like those. I always did.
They should do that, and somebody needs to do the 79 to 83.
Malibus.
Yes.
Yes.
I was somewhere online, and I forget because I spend a lot of time online because I have no life. But I saw those Malibus, but I think they were race cars, like drag cars.
Lots of people do 3D printed versions of them,
Yeah.
but
That's
it's tough to get a good 3D print of a body. And the one guy that did an exceptional job no longer does it for Malibus.
That's usually the case, right?
Yeah.
There's a kid here in town that's got a black one. She's got rally wheels on it, but it's got cool yellow leaded Goodyear Eagles on it, which is kind of cool. But it's got a 383 stroker motor with a solid cam in it. Man, you hear that thing coming. And
Yeah.
oh my God, does it go?
Nice.
Must be a real fun ride.
I bet it is.
Let's see, a static electroplating process. Okay. But I'm just happy that Salvino's still bringing out some of them old kits, man.
I am too.
Yeah, they got some. The new stuff is nice as well, but them old kits are a lot of fun, man. I'm old school NASCAR guy.
Yeah.
I guess everything has to change, so I'm not saying what's going on now sucks. It's just not my thing, you know.
I'll say it.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching the racing still.
Yeah, I like watching the old school.
Last night's race was excellent. Of course, how do you have a bad race at Daytona, right? But yeah, it was good. The rest of you Danny Downers can hate it if you want. But
I'm not a race watcher, but didn't Dale Earnhardt have a bad race at Daytona?
Yeah.
He didn't realize it though.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was just answering the question.
That's unfortunate.
Is that too soon?
Racing has not quite been the
Is
same.
it too soon? Yes, I'm a little hurt by that.
It's always too soon to shit on Earnhardt.
Yeah. What did you say, Tim, before that? Jason, what hasn't what?
I forget.
I forgot.
Fantastic.
Keep telling you I'm old.
Fantastic.
Mike, rewind the tape.
You have to wait till we shut it down and you can rewind. By then it'll be too late.
Don't you give me excuses.
That's it. Not trying to hear excuses.
You know, in 1-to-1 auto body, it doesn't take this long to replace a fender.
Nope. Sure doesn't.
Yeah, like 8 bolts and a couple pins and away you go, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Justin, in the old building I was in for the company I worked for before, there was a body shop upstairs, and the guy worked by himself, and he was a really nice guy. I got along with him really well. So when he needed a hand putting on a hood or some big part, he'd come downstairs and grab me, and I'd go up and give me a hand. And
Nice.
he had a Nissan Z car, a new one,
Okay.
and he says, I just need a hand. I'm going to give you the glue gun and tell you where to glue, and I'm going to put the quarter panel on. It glued
Okay.
on. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, they're called weld bonded. So they put the
Okay.
glue on, but then they go in and they replace all of the spot welds where the spot welds were.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it in my life.
Yep. Every car.
We had to do that on that bucket of bolts Jeep that I built. We modified the floor so much with the Atlas transfer case and the TH400 that was never designed to be in there, and all the stuff that we did to it. We had to hack a bunch of holes in the floor, so we just built him in the console. We built him a new floor, and we used this. I forget what it's called, but it was a 2-part epoxy that we run through like a oversized grease gun, like a caulking gun.
Yeah.
And laid it down there, and dude, it sealed it. And that was it. There's no screws, no welds, no nothing. That stuff is holding it. And that body, because he goes off road with it, is constantly twisting and turning, and it's never let go. Man, that stuff is permanent.
That's what it's designed for, yeah.
How many years has Justin sanded off? A few.
many?
Carl. A few.
A
Carl.
few.
A few years of it.
You.
You know what? It's not the model. It's that shitty 3D prints that I bought.
Yeah, when you can run your fingernail over them
Yep.
and feel it.
I was going to say, when you can't run your fingernail over them.
right when you bust your fingernail trying to run it over. But you know what it does? It gives us a more appreciation for guys like Matthew at MCV, Joel at Iceman, and of course our good friend Josh over at BCG
100%.
Resins.
Yeah.
Texas 3D. I have bought some of his stuff and I've had good luck with it, but you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful what you're buying out there.
I feel bad. I have not been supporting our friends as much as I should, but I just haven't needed much. You know,
That's it.
Well, believe me, when I went looking for stuff for this kit, first place I went to was my man Joel.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you buy from Josh, Joel, or Matthew, you can't go wrong. The stuff is perfect. Perfect. No issues at all.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why we got that file for that Northeast Modified that I'm going to build for my brother. And when Matthew said that he would go ahead and help me out with it, I knew then that because I had bought 2 of them before that from an eBay guy. And same thing, right? I mean, the axle housing looks like a piece of bubble gum wadded up in the back of it. So when I knew I got Matthew on board and he was willing to help me with it, I knew that whenever it might take him a minute to get to it, but when he gets it done, it's going to be right.
Exactly. Also, Justin, it could be worse for you. I can't find any 3D printed stuff for my kit. I
Oh,
am
shit.
having to think way outside the box.
That's crazy because yours is what, the RX-7?
The RX-7. You would think that there'd be all kinds of stuff for it, and I sent you pictures of the one resin file that was available where you got to cut the car in half.
Yep.
Um,
Well, this one here, I got to do the same. Quarters have to come off. Rockers coming off. Fenders got to come off. So this is more than half getting cut off of this mother.
yeah, but you kind of have something to
I can go
attach
panel
the
by
other.
panel. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this was like cut the car in half because the print is half of the car. It's crazy.
God damn.
So yeah, I'm doing some different stuff, but I found ways around it. So
You've rerouted.
it'll be cool regardless.
Well, I know the four of y'all didn't, and I didn't, but did anybody in the chat make it to the Huntsville, Alabama show this weekend?
I did not.
I know none of us did. I thought about it, but I've got a show coming up where I'm going to go hang out with Shaggy in the Panhandle in Milton, Florida next weekend. So I didn't go to the Huntsville show, but
Nice.
John Badgley and the Insanity group did.
did he?
Oh, cool. So Mike's Mods and Customs, you're selling Matthew's stuff at the shows you're going to this year?
Nice.
That's cool. That gets Matthew's stuff up here.
Yes, nice. I believe Mike is going to be at our show as well.
Yeah,
So-
he was at our show last year, wasn't he?
Right. So I believe he's
Yeah.
going to be at our show. So it'd be nice to have some 3D printed stuff because somebody was there selling it last year and it was crap.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're seeing that, right? It's
Yeah.
easy to sell 3D printed stuff, but it's not easy to sell good 3D printed stuff.
Exactly.
That was the deal that Matthew and I worked out on the shows that he doesn't go to, that I was carrying his product. Then have people enjoy getting quality products, being able to touch it and feel it and look at it and know what they're getting.
Yeah.
Josh, no, I'm the only one here in the Southeast, and no, I'm not going to the Greensville, Tennessee show because again, I'm going to the Milton show, and I just got a box in from my good friend Josh at VCG Resins. He sent me about 50 different products that we're going to go ahead and try to sell for him up there at that show. So we're excited about being able to do that for him and see if we can't get some VCG products out there with the MCV product.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Lewis and Andrew from Project O went to the Huntsville show. Yeah, that's what made me think of it, Rick, is I remember them talking about coming back last night. When I wasn't leaving, calling different celebrities and having them leave messages for my friends, I went ahead and got on Brian's live last night. Hung out with them guys.
Dude. That's all I got to say.
I know, it was funny. Oh, I'm excited but nervous all at the same time. I've got that metal flake now in the Easy Bake oven. If I ruin that body, then I'm just going to start over with this other one.
What the heck? I thought you said we were going to follow along with that. I didn't even see you do anything.
I got up and sprayed a minute ago.
Did you?
Twice.
Wow.
I put 2 coats on it and stuck it in the Easy Bake. Now I'm going to let it bake in the Easy Bake for a while and see if I need to add more or what I need to do.
Okay. I apologize.
I can tell you without a doubt that the wet look wasn't all that impressive.
No.
No, but we'll see. It might just be me. Especially after sanding on that thing for hours to get it smooth.
I bet you not as many hours as Justin's been sanding.
No, I'm Justin has sanded years off of that thing. He's turned it from a 79 into an 86.
Justin, do you actually work on them anymore, or you just do all the office stuff?
No, I have minions to do that for me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was gonna say it's bad enough you're gonna sand all day, but then you come home to build tomorrow, you gotta sand all night.
Well, that's actually why I got out of building car models because I hated doing that shit because I did it all day long.
Right.
Real quick, Jason, what Fujimi RX-7 do you have? Brian's wanting to know.
Give me 1 second,
No,
I
do
know.
it now.
and I'll show you. Listen,
Listen, Linda.
shut your pie hole.
Shut your hole, Wang Chung.
Okay. I have this one.
Type B, RX-7 Type B.
And it's not a Fujimi, it's Neo Shima.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, Jason,
Hey, Tim.
you built one of these Monte Carlos I'm building, right?
Hey,
Yes,
Macarena.
If you'd like, give me 1 second. I'll get it down and show it to you.
Yeah, I'd like to see the rear housing assembly because what they're showing doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Like wiping before you poop.
Hey, that's my favorite saying. I say that at work all the time.
I knew I liked you for a reason, Jason.
My boss is never happy about it when he gives me a task, and I'm like, really? You want me to do it like that? That's like wiping before you poop. It don't make any sense.
Don't make no sense.
No.
That's some Larry the Cable Guy shit right there.
Joshua Parnell, I personally have found that the Hiroshima, Fujimi, all the Japanese kits are like Tamiya kits. Typically, they go together very, very well. I don't have a lot of experience with them, but I've got some, and they're really nice. Some
Until
of them are less detailed than others.
Until you start doing some crazy shit like I'm doing.
Right. Start hacking them up and buying crap.
Okay. Here it comes, Tim. I'm going to embiggen myself.
All right, in biggin.
Oh, what is going on?
Jason.
You clicked
I
it
think-
twice.
Make it big.
I think it's my mouse. It's time for a new
Get
mouse.
bigger. Get
Hang on,
bigger,
I can get-
Jason.
Did that one get caught in the trap?
There you are, nice and big.
How you doing, big boy?
I hate all of you.
Now
Okay,
we can
so
all
this- what
see
part do you wanna see?
large and
The
in
underneath,
charge.
the rear housing assembly.
Show them your backside.
Okay. All right, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but okay. All right, thank you, sir.
There's an
Yeah,
oil
no
pump
problem.
on there that a
See,
gear
this
driven.
mouse is no good. No good. There we go.
There's a gear driven oil pump on there to circulate the fluid in the rear housing to help keep it cool.
Get out of town. Really?
Cool.
I'm serious.
And,
Would I shit
cool
my
and
best turd?
lubricated.
My God.
I would not shit my best turd.
You guys are all
That
fucking-
sounds weird, Mike. That might cause like an impaction.
Yeah,
Mine.
it would be. Yes, exactly.
Just let it go, Mike. Just let
Listen,
it go.
dude, that could explain the weight problem.
Right. Well, they tell me all the time I'm full of it. Now I know what it is.
I got a blockage.
It's blocked up.
Add more.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What is happening with this stupid thing?
Hey, when are we supposed to start those tanks again?
After
I-
classic
and-
class.
After the classic plastic, because I've got lots to do.
Okay, that's fine. I just forgot the date because I'm an idiot. So
Quit jumping the gun, Tim.
yeah, I know. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say these springs are going into the passport.
I talking about
Make sure the limb's not too high. Would hate to have you fall off a limb that's very high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matthew Burry, that's exactly what I'm working with right now is the tropical glitz paint. Really having good luck with it. I'm just now using their Rattle Can Metal Flake for the first time. Still on the fence about it. But it's probably good stuff. I'm
It's
sure
gonna
it
be
is.
one strong fence.
Oh,
I
thanks.
can't get past the fact that a flake is using a flake.
And they tell me that I interrupt. Jeez, guys.
I'm just getting back at you for the other night.
Yeah, I thought BG was going to throw rocks at me the other night.
I thought VG did.
he did the proverbial ones.
I thought BG's head was going to explode myself, but that's beside the point.
So,
What are you working on again, Jason? Jim's asking.
I'm working on the 55 Revell 55 Chevy
With the mod top.
with the mod top. Yes.
There you go.
That's not factory.
No, you couldn't get one. You couldn't get one of those on that car.
you sure?
I don't know. Mine came with one.
Better check and make sure it's not a Risto mod. Risto mod police will come and get you. Caleb Raj, what's up, buddy?
Hello, Caleb.
I'm working on the 69 Boss Mustang. Nice. Caleb used to buy a lot from me when I had that Minis model auction. He ended up
Well,
with
hooty hoo.
he ended up with a bunch of kids.
So is he the one that used to always outbid me?
Probably.
Son of a.
Him and Terry, T2. Sending out some prayers for him too. He almost lost his toes, or one or two of his toes. I guess he's all right now. But,
Toes?
yeah, he had some sort of infection or something,
Holy smokes.
His toe swelled up. I mean, it swelled up the size of a potato,
That's a big toe.
Jeez. That is a big toe.
and it wasn't even his big toe. It was like one of his I don't know what they call it, the ring toe or whatever, the one next to it.
The ring toe.
Is that why they call them potatoes?
Potatoes, I guess it.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I thought ringtones were the thing that you change on your phone for different people, so they made different sounds.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
He's
Yeah,
not going to
nothing
help
to-
you.
Yeah, that's it.
Apparently not going to help you either. What the?
No, I've come to that realization.
Yeah, we're all pretty much on our own at this point. After some of the things I saw in Boston on Saturday, yeah, we're all pretty much on our own.
Right. So I don't know if I was looking for humanity and the positive people of humanity. I don't know that I'd go to Boston looking. Great place, but not necessarily the happiest people in the world live there.
I hear their tea parties are phenomenal.
Right.
Yeah, tea parties are phenomenal.
I don't go into Boston that often. I'm not a city guy. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. But I happened to spend the day with my beautiful wife, which I happen to really enjoy. So it was nice. We walked around Faneuil
she's in the
Hall.
room,
We had
isn't she?
drinks. What's that?
I said she's in the room, isn't she?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I'm very fortunate. Me and my wife get along fantastic.
Justin, we're going to start calling that pulling a Mikey.
Pulling a Mikey. Mike, don't get offended.
Too late. I'm over here crying. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I won't
Yeah.
interrupt. I promise.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Suck it up.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
No, I
Like my
believe
father
it's
used
sucking
to-
up. I believe it's suck it up, motherfucker.
Something like that. I was gonna say, my father used to say, "Suck it up, rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine."
Yeah. Say rub some dirt on it.
Yep. My mother, it's a long way from your heart. You'll be fine.
Oh man, that's
Josh says
bad.
Mikey just got objectified.
That is
Yes,
bad.
I did, Josh. You believe that mess? They objectified me. You mind sending me a private message and let me know what objectified means? Walk it off. That's another one, Caleb. Walk it off. You'll be fine. Jason, build a tank. We are all going to build a tank in October. Talking about that earlier. I ordered.
Oh, Iris, yeah, build a tank. Yeah, we're all building a tank, dude. Where have you been?
We I bought a bunch of what do they call it? ET Model Works brass foil, or what do they call it? Metal etch for it.
Photo etch.
Photo
Well,
etch. There you go. Thank you.
Aren't you getting fancy?
And I bought a gun barrel for it, a brass gun barrel.
Well, just
Wow.
so,
Aluminum.
just so you guys know, after watching the Insanity Live the other night, I really don't know if I want to build a tank.
You do, because they're fun.
It's fun.
After watching that guy's build, what was his name? Oh my God.
Stan Spooner.
Stan
Holy
Spooner.
crap.
Yeah, Stan's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, but you got to remember that's what he's do. That's what he do.
that's what
Yeah.
he exactly what he did.
That did what he do.
That one thing that he had, that one personnel carrier he had with the background with the city,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was real until he said it was a model. It
That's
really
how-
looked
yeah.
like somebody took a picture of that thing going down a bomb city street.
that's
was
how
And
that-
he
it's
do.
funny because what he did, if you guys watched the whole thing, what he did was took a picture of like his little town, downtown in his little town,
Yeah.
and blew it up and put it on a backdrop, set the what are they? It's not a diorama. What's the other one?
Vignette.
Vignette. Set the vignette in front of it on a coffee table or a folding table, and got the angles just right and took a picture of it. And it, like you said, man, that thing looks exactly like the real deal.
I got it on my phone. I'll show it to you because it's just, I was so blown away by it.
John, yes, we are all building the same tank as in a Sherman, but not all
Mike,
the same Sherman.
Make that big so people can see.
And big in it.
You got it, Mikey?
Yeah, I got it. Hang on.
Okay.
Somebody make Tim bigger.
Yeah, please.
Well, you did a pretty good job last time with me, so why don't you do it?
Look at that thing.
Come
That
on,
is-
Tim.
That is
Show
for
us
real.
big. Make it big, Tim.
That's incredible. And did he say that was only 1/48 scale?
He did. That's what he builds typically is
Oh, my
148.
God. My head was spinning the whole time I was watching. Like, oh my God.
Anybody that is watching that wants to see that, you guys can go over to Insanity TV on YouTube. So just search Insanity TV, and you should be able to find it. All of our live casts do go into video mode after the fact,
Mhm.
and it was our last one we did with Stan Spooner.
Excellent.
Highly recommend you go watch it because it's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
You don't
this is
have to
right.
be a military guy to appreciate how
Yeah.
incredible that stuff is. Oh my
The
God.
level of detail, the quality of work.
Mm.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And he seems like a hell of a nice guy on top of it.
Yeah.
Well, he puts up with Riv on a show every week, so he's got to have the patience of a saint.
Yeah. I like Riv. I think he's funny. I like the way he does things.
Uh-oh. He might be listening. I just got a text message.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah,
bet
so
you
did
Jason
I.
too.
Yeah,
That's into our group.
that's
Uh-oh.
funny.
He's probably just micromanaging. That's what he does.
Bill form 2 is. I think he's drinking because what he just put in the group message doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I don't see one. Am I out? I didn't even lose the Musaru yet.
No, this was in the Modeling Insanity one. Is the one I got.
In the chat group. Okay.
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
I'll be left front.
Hey,
Ha ha ha!
Thank you for laughing. at that.
don't you know you never say you'll be right back? You're never coming right back.
I will. I'll be right back. Legit.
Oh, let's see what this thing's doing over here. Well, not sure if that's metal flake or orange peel.
Is it orange flake? Is
Something.
it metal peel?
metal peel.
Metal peel, orange flake. It's something.
Just like you, Mike. It's something.
Yeah, it's special. it's definitely special.
Mike, if you're a box of cereal, you would have been Special K.
If you remember, there was a box of cereal that had my name on it. Let's get Mikey.
He likes it.
He likes it.
Mikey hates everything.
Well, like I said, I can't tell. I mean, I can see the sparkle, but I can't. My inexperience is telling me that it looks like orange peel. But I guess metal flake's supposed to be textured anyway, right? I mean, till I put the clear coat over it.
It will be textured if it's heavy flake. Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna stick the decals on it, and then we'll clear coat the piss out of it.
Mike, are
Yeah.
you textured?
Sir,
Are you textured? Textured?
am I textured?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bumps. I
Yeah.
got bumps for sure.
Because you're heavy flake, so you know.
You're right. Definitely heavy flake. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The good news is I got enough decals that if I screwed it up too bad, I'll put the decals on it and be done. Clear coat it and be done. Hello for a brief period. Welcome, Jason. Tam show in Virginia Beach this October 18th. Dean definitely won't make that one. I'm trying to clear coat. Okay, Jim, thank you. Trying to get to the Classic Plastic show, which is like at the beginning of October. And I'm definitely going to the Acme show at the end of October. That one, the Acme show, I won't. If I have to hitchhike to that show, I'm going. I love that show. That is an awesome time. But thank you, Jim. That makes me feel a lot better knowing that it's going to be rough until I clear coat it. So. I was just thinking that I orange peeled that whole body. Like, no. But we'll let it dry and see what happens. Put the decals on it, clear coat it, call it done. Be nice to get this one behind me. Mickey, if you can get up I-75, I'll give you a ride. Okay, thanks, Josh. I live right off I-75, but probably south of you. So is this build based on the Sherman chassis? We started out with the Korean version. We were all going to do the Korean version, and then some other guys already had some different Shermans, so they ended up going that route. But the one that I'm building is the Tamiya Korean version of the
That one right there.
The Korea War version.
Korea War version. You know?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
most
that's
of
the
us
kit.
are doing. Yeah.
So
Now I have the same tank, but from Ryfield models. So instead of me buying another one, I'm just going to build that one.
Makes perfect sense to me, brother.
But I'm looking at tracks for it now. There's two different tracks that there's available for it. So
You're going to want T80s.
T80s.
T80 tracks. That's what my man Lou said should be on that tank.
Okay, because I was talking to him last night, and he told me that I needed to get them from
Ooh, hold on, I want to write some stuff down. I've already missed enough of this. So
I think
just
I think I shared it in our group chat.
You may have.
Yeah, you did.
That
Yeah.
link that I shared in our group chat is the tracks that Lou recommends.
Yes.
What was the name of that company again? I forget.
Panzer Art.
Panzer Art. That's them.
Yeah.
Panzer Art. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because I hit up Riv, the fountain of information that dude is. I'm like, Riv, what tracks do I need for this thing? He's
He
like,
don't know,
call
Sherman's.
Lou.
You don't know. It's
Yeah.
not a slug.
Right? It's not a thug.
Did you say T80?
T80s.
T80s from
Panzer Art.
Panzer Art T80s.
If you want to get some metal etch or whatever they call it,
Photo
Photo
etch.
the ET models is the one that I got. Well, I got the brass ones. I really like the brass look. With what I'm going to do, I think it'll look really cool.
Well, aren't they going to be? Isn't all that stuff going to be painted olive drab anyway?
That's just it. I'm not painting
That's-
mine always drab.
That's me.
Oh, what do you-
I resent the link
Thank you,
to
sir.
the group chat.
Thank you.
Hey.
What are you going to do? Imitate Rob Rev and build a naked tank?
No, I'm using
No.
flat black and satin black. Everything that's not bare photo etch basically everything that's not photo etch is going to be flat black.
Oh,
and,
that's actually pretty cool.
yeah, and I'm going to put like a camouflage type design on it, but with just the two blacks. And they're not going to be that far apart because flat black and satin black are.
And you're going to
pretty
leave the brass all
and
brass?
Leave the brass all brass, and it's got fender supports. The barrel and the muzzle brake is brass. It's got there's some sort of like a box thing that goes on the back of it, maybe like a carrier of some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes in the metal etch. The gun is going to be the 50 caliber, I guess. It's the 50 caliber up there. That's going to be metal etch. And I'm going to get a hold of, his name escapes me, but I know you bought some of his stuff. He's a friend of the Insanity Show that makes the soft.
Steve Munzel.
Steve Menzel. That's exactly right. I'm going to get some of his stuff, and I've got some copper colored tape. It's actually copper tape that you can like put power to it at one end and you run it, electricity to run through it. But I'm going to use that on the straps of everything, so it looks like it's being held down with the copper to go along with the copper metal edge.
Oh, wow.
I stole the idea. I stole it from about 3 or 4 different.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So my question for Justin would be, I need to change the decals on mine. Who makes a decent set of? I need to backdate it to like a World War II.
How come?
Because I'm building that, and then I'm going to roll right into building the Dragon Wagon to put it on.
Oh, I gotcha. I usually just do like a Google search or an eBay search, but I'm fairly certain you can get some good ones from Star Decals.
Star decals.
Yeah,
I gotta track that down, and then I don't know if it's gonna make a big enough difference to worry about, but apparently the 50 cal on the top is gonna be different too.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably find that fairly easily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Now, Korea was shortly after World War II, so could you update the Dragon Wagon?
That's a good question.
I mean,
They stopped using it, and so the military actually stopped using it in 1950. I think is what I read.
Okay.
So
Korea was what, 51 to 55?
Yep. Yeah. So I think it would just be easier to backdate the tank.
Yeah.
Realistically. And then I'm sure Tamiya's got something else from the era that would have a 50 cal on it that I could steal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
and there's plenty of companies that make just the 50 cals if you needed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And I gotta get figures. So I gotta get different figures, but I know there's plenty of them out there.
Alpine Miniatures.
Yeah.
That's our man Tay-song.
Wow.
Look,
I'm not even going to try to attempt figures. I can
this
only
stupid background. Hold on a second. Let me turn this
I can
virtual
only-
piano off.
the virtual piano.
I
I was
keep
hoping
waiting
you'd
for
get up
to
to play
go
the
play
piano
us a
for me.
tune.
Play me a
I was
song.
gonna say, dude, that new apartment of yours is looking sharp.
Oh, what the hell? Visual effects.
1050.
There we go. Look,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
phenomenal figures this
Yeah.
guy puts out.
my
Okay.
my ran out of talent light comes on. Just taking those out of the package.
You know what? You got to start somewhere, and you might as well start with something good.
Yeah. I'm gonna yeah, I'm definitely doing figures for mine. So
Mine comes with 5 figures.
yeah, so does mine. We get the same kit.
Okay.
But they're for me, they're the wrong figure because they're Vietnam era.
Korean War. Yeah, Korean War. All right.
Korean War.
That's it.
But anyone in the chat that wants to join in, by all means.
Absolutely.
You know, this isn't an exclusive thing. We're not going to tell you to go pound sand.
Right? Yeah, that would be.
Fuck you know.
Nope. You can't do it. You can't buy the tank. You can't go to your hobby store and buy it. You can't go down to Brian's and buy the tank. Nope, can't do it. Brian won't sell it to you. Brian's like, the hell I won't. They want to buy something, I'll sell it to them.
You'd sell shit to us too if there was money in it.
Right?
I gotta go see Brian one night this week. I was supposed to last week, but I was sick all week, so I didn't go nowhere.
He said earlier, when next time you're down there, let him know. He'll show you his Sherman.
That sounds naughty.
I'm just repeating what I
I'm
read.
pretty sure I've seen his Sherman.
Oh,
Oh my God. Was it that one time at camp?
No.
That one time,
oh me, oh my.
But you'll find armor fun.
Yeah.
Well, I've that whole weathering thing. I did a half-ass job on that 1/72 scale that I did, and I just didn't want to ruin the tank. And I feel like if I do it in the black that I saw other guys doing it in, then maybe I can at least somewhat stay in my wheelhouse when it comes to the paint part of it.
Don't be scared.
And I need you right. I need to do it and just freaking find the bodies and then just practice and do it. But I just, woo.
And for any of you that might hear, no, I'm not brushing my teeth. I'm using my Disbay reciprocating sander.
Nice.
does that mean when you do it, that does back to you? It reciprocates?
It reciprocates, yes. There is a lot of material that needs to come off of this. Holy crap. Still, even with all the sanding I've already done.
Yeah. You'll get there.
Yep, sooner or later.
Keep swinging, big guy. You'll get there.
Listen, we got till March.
Yep.
Listen, if we don't see you by next week, we'll send over the paramedics.
Yeah, right. He sanded right through his hand.
I was gonna say he's doing so much. His hands are gonna look like Vanna White's by the time he's done.
Either that or they're all going to be like all arthritic and curled up. That's why I pulled out the Disbay sander. Let the power do the work.
Let the power do the work.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
So when I had to get up a few minutes ago and leave you guys, Heather had text messaged me. She found a bee's nest about roughly the size of a basketball and a half around.
Oh wow, that's a bee's nest.
And it's in the tree right here, about 15 feet off the corner of the house.
Did you poke it?
No, it's like 25 feet in the air.
He saves his poking for the bear.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Let's get the bear to do it.
So she's currently out there with her camera getting pictures before I climb up on the roof, probably tomorrow because I'm busy tonight, but climb up on the roof so that I can hit it with a freaking one of those bombs. Like,
Now, if you wait a couple of weeks, it'll die on its own anyway. It's getting too cold out at night for them.
this is true. I mean, I never would have known it was there. I haven't seen any.
That
Any
seems like the
bees or
legit
anything.
answer right there. Just let it go.
Yeah.
See, the season's almost over, so
Well, especially if they move out on their own, and you can take that thing down, and those things will bring good money at like craft shows and whatnot. People buy those and turn them into art.
People are also like blood sausage.
You know, that's true too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Also, who's climbing up in the tree to get it?
I'm guessing you are.
I don't have a tall enough ladder.
He's climbing onto the roof so we can lob a hand grenade at it.
Exactly. I can reach it from the roof with a hand grenade.
Fucking hand grenade.
Gerald Settlemine. Hi, all.
Imagine
Gerald
that.
from Pennsylvania. Oh, you got a fellow Pennsylvanian in the chat with us, Justin.
Highly helpful, neighbor.
We'll hear a lot from people from Pennsylvania. Justin makes up for it, but
He does. We hear a lot from him, and he's from Pennsylvania, so
right.
Yeah.
So he's filling in any gaps for those that don't show up. Steve says that armor doesn't have to be pretty like automotive, so that's good to hear because I probably can't do pretty on an armor car. But we're gonna try.
no, but it should be dirty, and I'm not real good with that.
Oh, you'd be fine.
I know I'm going to be fine. I'm looking forward to it. I want to start now, but we can't. So
Well, I mean, I do run a track vehicle all day, so when it comes to what it should look like, and as far as where the mud and all that stuff lands, I should have
You got some reference, yeah.
I should have a pretty good idea.
I would think you would, yeah.
It's just replicating it.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, replicating it.
Hey, I don't know how I didn't notice this before, and I apologize. Jason Rothgeb is in the chat. Hello, Jason.
What's
Yeah,
up, buddy?
he came in relatively early.
I'm fairly certain he's from Pennsylvania too.
Is he?
Yeah, and I think if I'm not mistaken, it's Jason that's not too far from me.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Brian says his brother finds them all the time, and if they have the branch still on them, you get more money for the nest.
That's true. I've seen them for sale, man. People in big paper nests, or I guess they call them paper nests, paper bees, or whatever.
Paper
they
wasps.
Paper wasps, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't
people
know if you
also
guys
like
got
blood
'em.
sausage.
I don't know if you guys got them up there, but we got them down here. We call them guinea wasps. Them things,
The
dude,
Italian.
they are vicious. They are vicious. I walked underneath the corner of the eave of a building one day, walking around doing dirt work and stuff. And I swear to God, I thought a bee landed on my shoulder and stung me. One of those guinea wasps hit me. And when it did, I thought I got shot. There was people doing roofing work and building this house while I was doing dirt work around there. I thought I got shot with a nail gun. it hurt that bad. I'm like, whoa.
Wow. I was going to say, I don't know about guinea wasps, but we got guinea hens up here, and golly, do I hate those things.
No,
Yeah.
you with hell, ain't they? If I were
Why is
to-
that, Jason?
They're noisy.
Why do I hate guinea hens?
Yeah.
They're noisy, and they have the most annoying noise that they make.
The annoying cackle.
It's awful.
It is that. Brian says you spray them with clear matte lacquer to keep them from falling apart. See, I knew that people did that stuff with them. They'll collect them and put them in their house as artwork. I didn't know all the details, but
yeah,
People are weird.
people are weird.
Yep.
And now they
People
got
also-
these new, or at least
people
new to
also
me,
like-
things called murder bees. Y'all see
Murder
these murder
hornets.
bees?
Murder hornets.
Murder hornets? Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, another spectacular import from Europe or from
Nice.
Japan,
Nice.
from Asia.
Nice.
I'm
We don't
good.
need that.
Thanks.
We can send that back.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
It's like these guys down in the Everglades that are catching these snakes and lizards and stuff where people turn them loose. That snake down there, 25, 30 foot long. That's no thank you. I'm not even running that thing over with my truck. I don't want it to swallow my truck. All right, Jason, have a good night, buddy.
See you, Jason.
See ya.
He's having a bad week, so we hope next week's better.
Oh, my man. You got to just get to the bench, buddy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Get to the bench with a glass of beer or a glass of bourbon.
Stop it, Justin.
Why?
Because you're making that bourbon sound really good.
All I said was bourbon.
That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
Making it sound really good.
All right.
I called it by its name.
Yes, you did.
Right.
Sorry,
I call
I didn't mean to be so seductive.
I call it Mike's model building juice. I get super creative if I'm drinking that stuff.
yeah. That's what you can call it, Mikey. Creative. Yep.
Well, over on the Plastic Model Mojo, they call it modeling fluid.
As modeling fluid. Of course, when I do drink that, I do tend to be a little bit chatty.
A little more loquacious.
Yeah, definitely a little more chat. To the point where you pretty much want to shut everything off and walk away.
More garrulous.
Yeah. Night, Stephen Kessel. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Steve was like the first one in the chat. He usually is,
was.
man. That guy is on point.
That guy is. He's like a Toyota. He's reliable like a Toyota.
Dean, you're not going to see any what the fuck comments over on the Insanity page. And if you do, you just let us know because that's not what we're building over there.
What did I miss? Shared
He
my
said
Sherman
he's-
project on Sandy Facebook. Haven't seen anyone. Oh yeah, you won't. Definitely won't.
Not there, you won't.
And you can even confidently ask for practical advice on it and not get shit either. Because that's not
So-
what we do. Despite the shenanigans I cause on Lucas C, that's not
Yeah.
what we do on Lucas.
No, you
on-
are also allowed to share military stuff on my Facebook page because it's not just a car page.
Mine as well. You can share anything you want on mine. Gundam, model aircraft. I don't care. I appreciate all the good work.
as long as there's no nudes, right?
Well, it depends.
Or are they tasteful? It's okay.
Tasteful nudes are always accepted.
What? Okay, this is different. So this is, hey guys, great video. Question: why do so many builders paint their car bodies first? I've never done that.
So what I'm taking is
Like
he builds step by step in the instructions and then paints the body at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking too. Now,
Why do you sound confused?
no,
I know-
I've just never heard of a car guy doing that.
Yeah. I always paint mine first because that's what takes the longest. You know, and then it gives you, if you start with the body, you pick it. If you pick your body color and get your body ready, then it's easy to pick your other colors to go with the main color.
That
And
too.
it gives time for the paint to dry. And then once you clear coat, it gives time for that to dry. And then by
Yeah,
the time the final assembly, everything's done. Your body's good to go.
yeah.
When you do it the other way, I find I'm waiting 2 or 3 weeks for the body to dry and be ready, and everything else is done.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why I do the body first.
I do the body first because it's inevitable that I'm going to have to strip it, and it's way easier to do that
Yeah.
before the model's put together.
No, we all have a big tub of brake fluid for a reason.
Well, some of us have a parts washer that works quite well.
Oh gosh, let's not start that.
You know, if I remember correctly, didn't Joel post up a couple
Yes.
weeks ago that they just got some stuff in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Iceman?
that's
I want to
product-
get some of that.
apparently that's a product because I looked into that prior because he had posted that up a few months ago, and apparently it's a train oriented product for the train hobby guys,
Okay.
and that's why I couldn't find it anywhere. So I asked him about it, and he was like, "Just check out your train supply places; they have it." And now
Yeah.
he's selling it under his label, so I'll definitely gonna get some. I've not tried it, but I heard good things about it, and he really, really loves it. So
What's
Yeah.
the stuff called? You know, the
I
top
have
of your
to
head?
look- I have to look at the website. Jason, you looking? I'll
No,
look.
you don't need to look it up. That's fine.
No,
I'm not looking.
I just
I'm
got.
not.
I had some that was, I guess, kind of handed down to me with a collection of stuff.
Yeah.
I actually poured it out into a Ziploc bag because it was just easier to put stuff into it. I can't remember what it was called, but it's really good. It usually 10 minutes in this stuff and the paint starts coming off, like life touch or life strip or something like that.
Let's see.
I don't
But
know.
it's good.
I use brake fluid, and it takes 3 or 4 days, but you got other stuff to do anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. No, you're right. You're right.
Well, back to
I'm not
the
saying it's bad
question.
or you shouldn't use it. It's just that's the method that works for me, so that's what I do. Like everybody else, we all find our ways of doing things. That's what we stick to, you know.
Exactly.
All right, so
Ed Zachary.
back to the original question. I do my paint and body work on the body as I'm building everything else. Again, to echo what everybody said and what Tim said, helps you with your color matching,
Color selections.
and your selections and all that. And much like what Jason was saying, I'm probably going to have to do it 2 or 3 times before I get it where I want it, and that helps a lot. Second part of the question, the Iceman product, I believe he's got it under his own name now, but he calls it the world's greatest stripper, 1 pint from Iceman Collections, and it is $20 a pint.
But it's reusable.
But I'm sure it's reusable. Yeah,
It's 100% reusable.
Dave's Magic Paint Stripper.
Okay.
Strip paint, chrome, plastic, etc. Reusable, biodegradable, no nasty fumes, proven for over 30 years for modelers by modelers. The only stripper proven to strip paint off of your parts without harming them. There you go.
That's different than the brand that I have, but yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
And it's good stuff.
See there, we just did a rolling promo for Iceman. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Look at this guy. I do the body.
You could
last
send-
for Lucas.
You could send off free samples to Justin Ryan, PO
No.
Box, blah blah blah. Just
Joel,
kidding. Just
Joel,
kidding.
you
I
got
buy
my
everything
address,
I
buddy.
need.
Look who's
Yeah.
in the house, Jason.
I see that, Mr. Lucas. See, he
Lucas.
does the body last.
That's why he doesn't get anything done.
Ooh, thank you for saying that, Justin. I knew somebody was gonna. I'm glad it was you.
He's my man.
He is my man.
That's it. The venerable Lucas C. Yeah, when you use acrylics, you could definitely use alcohol to get it off. This paint that I'm getting from Tropical Glitz, this stuff is on there. When you spray it, it's on there. That's why I resorted to the parts washer and the thinner, because it
I would
got it
hope
off.
it would. I would hope it would be on there.
It's
I
on
mean,
there.
you put it there, right? You just like
Right.
spray paint it. Come back the next day.
It's gone. Somebody's
Sitting next to it. There's a car-shaped shell of paint sitting right next to the car body. What the hell happened?
That car went to New York City. They stole the paint off of it.
New York City.
New York City.
You know what? Gerald Luca is cool. I
is,
also started out watching him.
Yep. I think we all did. I told the story that when I got back into the hobby, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago? And I went to look, and that was the first one that popped up. I'm like,
Well, we started watching him because we don't want to turn our back on that guy.
Yep. It was
Well,
him and Old Tom were the first two I started watching.
Yeah.
He's like a toddler and the ocean. You don't want to turn your back on him.
Exactly.
Citrus strip works good from Home Depot. Okay, I'll try that, buddy.
F yeah, I am.
But that thinner and parts washer thing worked really good. It didn't eat my plastic. I thought for sure it was going to. And I thought the whole idea behind that was, let's watch Mike screw this up, and then it worked. I was like, well, I don't know what to do now.
I thought for sure the thinner would whop that body or eat into it, or
There it is. Even with that one piece, where the door, bottom of the door is gone. I thought sure it was just going to roll it back, and the A pillar. I thought for sure with the A pillar there'd be no support on it. I thought for sure it was going to eat it up, but that's the same body right there.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you, you don't want to use that on it. Because that will eat the plastic.
Yeah.
I did that with a brush on the hood, and I was like, oops.
But
Not a good idea.
For the last 15 minutes we've been sitting here, I'm trying to figure out what I did with the rear axle to this car.
Jason, can you hold yours back up again?
No, the metal axle that goes through the rear end housing. I have no idea what I did with it.
That's all right. It's superfluous anyway.
Yeah.
It's just extra pieces.
I'll just make another one. No big deal. I'm just baffled that I lost it because usually I don't lose anything off the bench.
Get you a big magnet. Wave it around.
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Lucas,
Well, listen, if I had two employees like Jason, the guy that shows up in the tux every day, and the crazy redhead, I'd go, okay, real win.
Exactly.
Those guys
Crazy
don't work
redhead.
for me.
Yeah, those guys, they're a lot to handle, but they're good guys.
Yeah, they don't work for me though, so I don't know what the deal is.
Lucas talking about that Malibu he's working on. That was the first series I ever followed, was when he first started that Malibu way back.
Mm-hmm.
God only knows how long ago.
Yeah.
But Rattle Can Shenanigans is holding his feet to the fire now. He's got to get that thing done, or I think Ted's going to break a kneecap on him or something.
What in the world? Okay. Huh?
Are we missing part of the conversation there?
What the? Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Not your vibrator.
No, sir. Not mine.
Not
I
mine,
think
that's
I think he thought he was on the insanity chat.
it. Right? Yeah, Rick, I did not realize, and Tim Kolankowicz pointed that out. He did a lot of research on that thing. I have, been in the automotive one-to-one world for a long time, and I've never known, and I guess I should have looked into it deeper, but I've never known a parts washer that couldn't use solvents. But Tim was 100% right in that parts washer, if you read the directions on it or read the manual, says to use water-based product. I didn't know that when I bought it, and I didn't know that until Tim did the research that he did to point it out to me. But
Yeah.
it worked. That's all I can tell you is it worked. But we are encroaching on our 2 hours, fellas.
Already?
Already. Listen,
Quick.
time flies when you're making fun of Mikey.
Quickest 2 hours every weekend.
Right?
Yeah, it really is.
Jim Scale Custom says Luca's year the Malibu's turned into the century of the Malibu.
Listen, you can't rush perfection. That's all I'm going to say, okay?
And Justin did nothing but sand. Yep.
The whole time. The whole time.
And what you guys don't,
One fender. That was it.
I was going to say, what you guys don't know is it's one piece the whole time.
And he's still got about 3 more days to go.
Actually, right now I'm test fitting the hood to make sure my hood gaps are okay, and we're getting damn close.
Jackson Kirkus just got into the hobby, started popping into y'all Sunday night builds, moving this weekend, and found out he'll be 10 minutes away from the Acme show. Oh, you lucky devil.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to live up there, but I'd love being 10 minutes away from the Acme show. That's one you got to go to, man. Especially if you're that close. That is an awesome show. When you get there, look for the little short fat guy carrying around a bottle of maple syrup bourbon, and be sure and say hi.
Well, be prepared. Remember, next year is Acme year.
Yeah, then all of us will be there then.
Well, I don't know if all of us will go.
Mike,
I'm not going to be there.
You should start showing up to those shows like a Saint Bernard with a barrel under your just the maple syrup bourbon on it.
Listen, I made a lot of friends till that bottle ran out. Then I couldn't find anybody. But as long as I had liquor, I was making friends left and right.
If you do that, Mikey, I'll go to shows like this.
That's amazing.
Ready to go.
That's amazing. And so Ramset One says, "Wish there were shows in New York." There are shows in New York.
Yeah.
Ramset One, get out. Not of the show, out of your house.
Liars does a show every year.
Yep, Liars. You got one of the biggest shows on the East Coast, just outside of New York, in northern New Jersey. Is it northern?
That's Mosquito Con and the NNL East.
NNL East, yep.
Well, there's some more royalty coming in at the last few minutes.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
got Sarge. Cliff's in the house. What's up, Cliff? Good to see you, buddy. Another guy I got to meet on my trip the same year I met Mr. Jason. I was able to hang out and have some beers with Cliff. I tell a funny story. We were sitting in this. I was sitting in this like a micro brewery place, and they had all these windows in the front, and then an entranceway, and then all these windows. We were somewhere in New York, and they had all the shades pulled down on the windows because the sun was coming in, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden it gets real bright to my left, like woo, bright, and then walks this monster of a dude, right? And with his biker gear on and his Cliff. And it's funny because as soon as he stepped into the doorway, all the lights went out. He just blocked the light from the sun. And it's like, I'm here. I said, yes, you are. Come on over here. You're my friend.
Yeah.
Sit down next to me.
Right. That's funny.
Making friends with the biggest dog in the house. But anyway, like I said, guys, Cliff, you kind of came in at the last minute, but
thanks for coming in anywho.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in anywho. But we're going to go ahead and do our sign-offs. Who wants to go first?
All right, then I'll go. Too slow, Jason.
What do you mean? You walked over me, you jerk. Go ahead.
He did a mic.
All right, everybody. You can find me at Ryan's Random Model Works on Facebook. You can also find me hanging out over in the Modeling Insanity Podcast Facebook page, and you can hear these lovely dulcet tones on the Modeling Insanity Podcast, which, by the way, we are recording another episode tonight with a special announcement that should be being released theoretically by the end of next week, but, we'll see. So check out Modeling Insanity Podcast on all your favorite places to get your podcasts. And you can also get modelpodcasts.com. That is a consortium website where you can find all of the audio, video, I don't know if there's any video there, audio podcasts, as well as short form and long form blogs for all of your aural pleasures. That's aural, A-U-R. Pleasures for your ears.
Pleasure for your ears. That guy's a professional.
That's all I've got. Jason, over to you.
Go ahead, tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Dude, you act like you've done this before.
Right? Wow. All right.
So much for not being able to hear him like we couldn't hear him last week. This week he's like on point.
He is on point. He fixed his
That's 'cause
mic.
I pulled out the professional podcasting gear, so I figured, what the hell, why not?
Right, might as well. You got it. You might as well use it.
Yep.
Rob Atlanta says he could do ASMR. No,
Yeah,
that would not put me to sleep. That'd make me dig my earbones out.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in and listening and hanging out with us again this week. It was our pleasure. You know where to find me because you're watching me on my channel, but you can go over to Facebook and join my Facebook page, the Blue Ox Model Shop, and yeah. Oh, Instagram. I got to do Instagram more. That reminds me. Why are you laughing?
You're just like, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I did.
there's more.
But wait, there's more. I did the interview with Edgar on Scale Riders last week, and he's like, how do you do with your Instagram? And I'm like, I do awful with that actually because I never remember to post anything on it. So I do have to do a better job with that. So maybe if you guys go check me out there and give me a follow, maybe it'll push me to do better.
It'll help you remember where to post.
Instagram.
Also, we're
What
just
is
going to
your
let
Instagram
Justin.
page, Jason?
We're just going to let Blue Ox Model Shop.
Blue Ox Model Shop on Instagram.
We're just going to let Justin do everything from now on.
Right. From now on, he's closing this thing out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tim, where can everyone find you, Tim?
Well, you could find me on Instagram under Tim's Model Shop, which later tonight I'll be posting a video and some pictures of that 57 Chevy all done and some progress on the Monte Carlo I'm building. I also like to post stuff on Pinterest. It's at TRyan67 is how you can find it. It is just builds that I find from all over the world on the wide web, and I post pictures of them on there. I do a lot of box art. So if you like old Revell box art, there's a page with all that on it. And I had a Chevelle for years, so there's some Chevelle pictures on there too. But that's where you can find me. And thank you, everybody, for listening. Thanks for all the comments. Very much appreciated. And on to world famous Michael. What do you got?
Where's my introduction, Justin?
Mike Outlaw Janice, take us away.
All right. That's so awesome. Soothing, right? Yep, it's me, the Scale Model Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Facebook under the same name. I do have an Instagram under the same name as well, but much like Jason, I don't do a whole lot on there, but I try to get better at that. Definitely find us here on Sundays. Find all four of us here on Sundays from 4 to 6 p.m.
With our fifth, starting next week.
And we'll have a fifth. Yep, that's right.
And the sixth.
Yeah, Mr. Doyle will be joining us next week, so we're excited about that. Also, next week we will have Fred Henry, unless schedule changes, but Mr. Henry is going to come in and do the 10 questions with a modeler with the 5 of us. So we're excited about having him on. Those of you that don't know Fred, great model builder, and he does a really cool program where he does ask each of us a question, and he's got 10 questions for all of us. So we're looking forward to that. As always, y'all be good, be kind to each other, be safe. Here's you one of those big old thumbs ups, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
Thanks
Good night,
for spending
everybody.
time with us. Have a wonderful evening.
Wow.